warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Recruit, the way you tore through that pirate scum was a pleasure. Not only did you wipe away a blight on the region, but you've confiscated a trove of materials. Now's the time to try your hand at industry, and make something useful from the materials you recovered.
Captain, industry jobs are the Capsulier's way of manufacturing goods for himself. They can be a path to great wealth if you hone your industry skills. You should now have the materials to start production of the data analyzer unit for your upcoming reconnaissance mission to the research facility. I have calculated this to be important. To build this module, you'll first need a data analyzer blueprint, which you can buy from the market with your ISK. You should open the highlighted Market tab and use the search functionality to find Civilian Data Analyzer Blueprint. Once you have located the item, you should click on it to view the active sell orders. Locate one from the list that says it's available in this station, then right-click and buy. You should now right-click on your ship in the station and select Open Cargo Hold. You can use the right-click, select All, to highlight all the items in your cargo hold, and then click and drag them to the Inventory tab marked Item Hanger. In your item hanger, locate the Civilian Data Analyzer Blueprint. You can right-click on the blueprint and select Use Blueprint. This will open the Industry window. Here, you can see the blueprint you are using in the middle of the window. To the left, you can see the materials that will be used from your item hanger, and on the right, you can see the output, which will be your brand new Civilian Data Analyzer module. You should now select Start. This will start the manufacturing process. You looted enough materials from the pirate outpost to make a second Civilian Data Analyzer at a later point. Your Blueprint Original lets you create unlimited analyzer modules, provided you have the required materials.
Recruit, your preparation has been unusually intensive, but you're going to thank me for maintaining this pressure once you dive into the next task. You're about to go into a deep and dark zone where something has gone terribly wrong. The Sisters of Eve research facility is totally cut off, and I need you out there to find out what happened to them. Professor Tannen wishes to speak to you, and I've authorized that. I'll establish her connection to you now.
Captain, I requested you, and only you, for this emergency mission to our research outpost. I had to use all my influence with Republic Fleet Command to secure your continuing involvement. After I made it clear the Sisters would suspend our assistance, they granted me this request. The truth is, Captain, that this outpost is vitally important. Even more important than Fleet Commander Vidari realizes herself. The sad reality is that there are so few people we Sisters can trust these days. Some in the Republic remain suspicious of our humanitarian work with slaves in the Amar Empire. It's a tragic irony. However, you saved my life and have been very discreet. I feel that I can trust you with this mission.
Captain, it seems you are making some intriguing and influential friends. Your next journey will be a little longer than any you have undertaken in the past. The research outpost is one jump from our present position. That means that to get there, you will need to jump through a stargate. Along the way, many humans enjoy reflecting on the beauty of the cosmos and report feelings of tranquility and wonder, especially in advance of potentially life-threatening situations, such as our current mission. No recruit in your position has been allowed to travel this far, or use the stargates. If you become a capsuleer, you can travel to the deepest sections of low-sec space, hunt for wormholes, or travel with friendly fleets through stargates. Captain, your civilian data analyzer is now ready. You should open the highlighted industry window, select the Jobs tab, and click Deliver. The module will now be in your inventory under Item Hanger. Time to get that module fitted to your ship. Right-click the civilian data analyzer and fit to active ship. Now, you are fully fitted for the research outpost. It's time to undock. Click on the location marker icon in the info panel to set your destination to the neighboring system. Now you should select the highlighted autopilot button. This will start your ship moving to the destination system. Autopilot engaged. Once your ship comes to a stop in the next system, click on the location marker icon in the info panel. Warp drive active. This will take you to the research outpost. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached. Warp drive active.
This journey is not far to travel by our standards, but remember your good fortune, Recruit. The Minmatar Republic covers several regions and contains many star systems, but most of our people don't even get off the planet they were born on. Even better, you're on the way to becoming an independent capsuleer, with the right to own and pilot your own ships. That status comes hard and carries high honor, Recruit. Help the tribes prevail today, and you may just earn it. Okay, Recruit. You're on the verge of some dark depths now. Very few pilots have ever been allowed to enter this place, let alone trainee capsuleers. These strategic sites are almost always placed in locations that discourage idle visitors, even if they're among the more unique locations in New Eden. And this one, well, this one is off the grid and totally silent. I can't tell you what you might find in there. Keep a lookout at all times.
Captain, you should now approach the gate. When you are close enough, hold down your left mouse button on the gate and select Activate from the radial menu. Warp drive active.
By the 7 tribes. It looks like another fleet was blown to pieces in here. Drifters, without question, but how? And when? We've heard nothing about a fleet engaged in combat at this site. There should be a Sisters of Eve outpost in here, but this mess worries me. You'll have to dive into the depths of the site, get to the research outpost and see what answers it holds. Navigate over to it at once, but stay alert. Hostile action is a real possibility.
Captain, this site is quite unusual, and it is enormous. In order for you to save time, you might want to activate your afterburner to travel faster through it. However, stay alert, because this is uncharted territory. The Sisters of Eve have been doing some unusual research here, which does not show up in records accessible to me. We don't know what the Drifters were doing here. Be very careful, Captain. You should locate the info shard on your overview and approach it. Continue to approach the info shard. We need you to be within close proximity. Remember to stop your ship when you reach the shard.
Recruit, I'm getting indications of some unusual signatures from your sensor feed. I worry the drifters are putting out an interference field. Watch your back, Recruit. You're my eyes, and I can't afford to be blind right now.
Captain, for your ears only, I am afraid the drifters may have hacked our outpost. That could give them access to ship FTL comms and navigation systems we've been developing. Theoretically, it might give them access to some of the ships we've installed prototypes in. It looks like our outpost is relatively intact. You are going to have to try to hack into its mainframe to extract some information on what happened here. Be careful.
Captain, if the outpost is still intact, it will have to be hacked. It's a good thing you prepared by bringing a data analyzer. Hacking is a delicate process, but mastering it can give you access to a lot of wealth in some of the deep and hidden pockets of New Eden. Let me walk you through the process. Captain, you should now lock target on the info shard. You should now activate the civilian data analyzer on the info shard. You are now attempting to hack into the info shard. You should select encrypted nodes until you locate the system core. After you click a node, the numbers that appear will indicate your proximity to the core. You may come across defensive software on your route. You should click on it until you deactivate the firewall. Now you have successfully hacked into the info shard. You should retrieve the cargo.
Elder's teeth! What the? Okay, the site just lit up like... Well, Professor Tannen, how about it? Have you seen anything like this before? Is this part of your research?
No, Fleet Commander. I have never seen anything like this before. I suggest the Captain get out of there as fast as possible.
Way ahead of you, Professor. Recruit, our deep space scanners just picked up a very large drifter fleet on a direct heading for your position. I have no idea what you just did, but you best make like you have a pack of slaver hounds on your heels. Actually, don't even stop to think about that. Do what the Professor says and just get out of there.
Click the location marker icon in the info panel to travel to a safe spot. Warp drive active.